one more speaker tonight. Our last speaker is Rhode Island-based teacher, writer, business owner, and speaker. For the past 35 years, she has studied and researched the mind, body, and spirit interconnection and its impact on our experience in daily living. She is the proud owner of Synergy Power Yoga in Barrington, Rhode Island. It's now celebrating 13 years of service, where she teaches yoga every day. Please welcome Alyssa Sullivan.
Good evening. T.S. Eliot once said, "The definition of hell is when nothing connects with nothing." The Zen master Dogen said, "Enlightenment is intimacy with all things." I've spent the better part of the last 35 years researching and studying the bridge between these two experiences. And I've been especially interested in intimacy and communication between human beings. And what I've discovered, we're not so good at it. We're really not. And I believe we've settled for a level of mediocrity in the way we relate to each other. I believe it has to do with identity. Most of the time, if you notice, we're relating from our stories, which hold our conditioning, our beliefs, our fears, our projections, our judgments, and definitely our self-protection. I teach and practice yoga, and there's a beautiful word in the yoga community called namaste, which essentially means the divine in me recognizes the divine in you. It sees past your politics, your gender, your sexuality, your ethnicity, your religion, your education, your socioeconomic status. It basically sees through your story. It sees the light of your being. It's been my experience when I've been graced to be liberated from the grip of my own story and felt my identity in my being. I've had access to qualities like compassion, patience, and kindness. And what's really powerful is when I'm relating with someone and I can feel them gripped in their story, I don't take what's happening personally. I can stay curious, less reactive. That's huge. So the challenge for all of us is, how do we access and experience our being on a daily basis while we're buzzing around doing everything we do every day? We're on our gadgets and giving priority over getting things done. For me, yoga and meditation are a profound invitation into being. The way I say it is kind of like going online. You get quiet and still and plug into source. Music is a beautiful invitation into spirit. Some of you are blessed to play an instrument, or even just the privilege to hear music. You know that feeling when you just have to sing? And for me, it's dance. If I hear any piece of music that makes me want to dance, I have immediate joy. Nature. Nature is complete, soulful, right? From mountains and lakes, we have oceans and meadows. How about gardens and waterfalls? Have you ever stood next to a redwood tree? It silences you. Animals are a sweet and tender invitation into being. Their vibration is totally pure. You know that feeling when you come home to a wagging tail? Or if you felt the resonance of flying free in a full gallop on your favorite horse. Art in all its forms, including theater, is a rich and stimulating doorway into spirit. You know those goosebump moments when you're experiencing a painting, or a photograph, or a building, or even a creme brulee? And you know you're taken somewhere? And then babies. All these things. Babies, when you hold them, their vibration, the way they rest their head on their chest, their free and playful nature. So important to remind us to play. Hopefully, all of you have felt the magic of resonance, of authentic connection, of intimacy in your lives. I think we can all agree that our bodies feel so good in these moments of connection. I believe these experiences are vital to our health and our wellness, and if sought out on a daily basis, will awaken your vitality and feed you way more than any amount of kale ever could. So my invitation to all of you tonight is to pay attention. Pay attention to how you're relating and where you're relating from. Try accessing your being and see what bridges you might create. I'd love to leave you with a blessing my daughter Molly and I created. May we meet each other in the spirit of Namaste, without prejudice or positioning, and undefended hearts, recognizing our own innocence and looking for that innocence within each other. When we finally learn to defeat fear as a common enemy, rather than a plague that continues to separate us, then we will know peace.